Alright, it's happening. They're rebooting Harry Potter. And people are kind of confused about it. And also a bit upset. Because J.K. Rowling has very repeatedly and aggressively advocated against trans rights in the past. And this project is basically just giving more money into her pockets to do that. So naturally, all the actors involved in the project kind of have to explain why they want to be part of something like that. And John Lithgow said it in a very recent interview as a response, that he thought about it for quite a while, and then just decided that the good is outweighing the bad. Which is a horrible take in my opinion. Because the good is being him getting a lot of money and attention is pitted against the fundamental rights of a marginalized community. So if you look at it like that, you just have to drop out of the project. You have to say no, be the bigger person, and step away. But there's a different way you can handle the situation. And I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen anybody bring it up online, let alone one of the actors talk about it in an interview. Because let's say John Lithgow actually drops out of the project. Well, he gets his 5 minutes of glory, he did the right thing. But nothing actually changes. Because let's face it, this is HBO. This is Harry Potter. This project is gonna be made no matter what. So they're just gonna move on to the next actor and continue their production. But you might say, what happens if everybody drops out? What if John Lithgow says no, and the next person says no, and all the actors that are not aligned with J.K. Rowling's views are stepping away from the project? Well, you might see where I'm going with this. Because if every actor that is not aligned with J.K. Rowling's views is stepping away from the project, well then ultimately, the only person that will take on that job is someone who's very much aligned with her views, which would leave us with the biggest reboot just filled with the cast of transphobic actors, which would be horrible. So when you look at it like that, it's kind of your moral obligation to actually take the job. I mean, you just been handed this immense power. Red carpet events, podcasts, press tours, you name it, everybody will want to talk to you. So use that. Advocate for trans rights every moment you get, and there will be many. Because at this point, it doesn't even matter if you feel like the complaints against J.K. Rowling are unfounded or not. This project has become the centerpiece of a cultural debate. And by accepting a part in this project, you take on a huge responsibility. You will shape the reality of millions of kids. And I know that we're just talking about Harry Potter here, but I feel like there's a bigger lesson to be learned. Just look around world politics. If we constantly step away from positions of power because we feel like it's not right, well, then these positions very quickly get filled with people that have very different moral beliefs than we do. John Lithgow himself has a video online where he's reading Timothy Snyder's 20 Lessons on Tyranny and how to prevent it. I will link it down below and I highly recommend you check it out. We need to make our voices heard. And the voices of actors are getting heard, especially if they're in a big franchise like this. So take the job. There's no need to sacrifice your career, because what you will have to do is way harder than that. You will actually have to make a change. Okay, that's my hot take on the whole thing. Maybe I got it twisted. If I did, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to discuss it with all of you. And since I don't have a catchy catchphrase yet, I'm just gonna wish you a very happy day. Bye.